Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to another daily vlog. I feel like my hair is overtaking the frame. But welcome back, you guys. Today was the first day that I woke up in like over a week and I didn't feel like the sinus pressure. So I think I'm finally feeling better. It is 9:30. I just got up. Well, I didn't just get up. I got up, got the kids ready for school early this morning, all of that. And did a couple things around the house, and then I just decided to get up and get ready for the day. So it feels good to I think this is the first time I've gotten ready, except for Sunday, in a while. So it feels good to kind of get going. I wasn't planning on leaving the house today, but Lucy's friend, one of her friends, has a birthday tomorrow, and she really wanted to get her something for her birthday, and we were like trying to go back and forth on what to get her. We decided on a gift card, and then Lucy's gonna like write her a really nice card or something. And she's like, a gift card's impersonal, but we can't think of anything else. And I'm like, well, with a gift card, she can buy whatever she wants, you know? So like if you pair that with a really nice handwritten card, that'll add a little bit of sentiment to it. So she's kind of sporty, so I thought hopefully I could find like an Academy gift card or something like that. So I'm gonna go to Kroger. They have tons of gift cards there. And Kroger just came out with their weekly ad. I just was at Kroger yesterday. I went grocery shopping yesterday. But they just came out with their weekly ad, and I've been trying to increase my shorts and my TikToks and like trying to like experiment a little bit with that like short style content as opposed to like the long form stuff I do on YouTube. I just feel like social media and content creation and stuff is moving that way. YouTube isn't going anywhere for me, but I would like to add more shorts, reels, TikToks, and just see how it goes. So I've done a few, like I've done Sam's Finds, I've done one at Aldi, and they've had like mixed responses. But what I've learned with any type of content creation, you just have to keep doing it, and the consistency. So I'm not giving up just because a few of them didn't do as well as, you know, I wished. So I thought I would experiment with doing one at Kroger. Since I'm going to go to Kroger anyway and the deals happen to be out, I might do this like every Wednesday if I can, if I'm free that Wednesday, go show like the weekly deals for that week. And there's some actual really good ones. I was looking, I was like, I probably should get some of these deals too. I'm not going to go crazy, but Nate's French toast sticks that he likes, the flat French toast, is $1.99. That's a fantastic price. It's normally like $4 and I hardly ever buy it because it's so expensive. Lunchables are 99 cents each. That's a fantastic deal. Kellogg's cereal, $1.79. That's pretty decent. And they have a lot of different choices. Anyway, there's some really good deals. So I may get a few, but mostly I'm just going to film a short. So it's technically a work trip. Hey, if I can like have a job where I could go to the grocery store and like show people how to save money, I feel like that would be one of my favorite things ever. Like that doesn't even feel like work. So anyway, I'm kind of getting ready to go. I have my iced coffee. I have been in such an iced protein latte kick. David makes hot coffee every single morning, and I always try to drink some because that's what I normally do. But the last few weeks, it has just not been, like, I haven't been drinking it. I made a cup. It just didn't hit right. So I made myself an iced latte. This one is a sweet and salty. So it's just a shot of espresso, tablespoon or two of salted caramel, a tablespoon or two of white chocolate. Both of those are sugar-free. And then I topped it with about half of a protein shake. That's all that would fit. I used the Alani Nu fruity cereal, which I think tastes just kind of like vanilla. So anyway, that was really good. I'm almost done with it. And I know I'm going to get thirsty at Kroger. So I'm being smart. I'm bringing my water. This is just a refilled water bottle from yesterday. And I put some of the Mio hydration in there. I'm really trying to like stay super hydrated. I know like after recovering from being sick, this is what's going to help me kind of get back to feeling like myself and not having the low energy and all that. So I'm really trying to stay hydrated. So that'll be fun to carry you guys with me today. We're going to go to Kroger, and then I need to come back home and do housework. Nobody likes that. But I do need to like sweep, mop, clean the bathrooms. The house is really not bad. I straightened out a lot of it up yesterday. It just needs like some deep cleaning. And I'm making Mexican tonight before church. Tonight we have church. So I'm going to make Mexican. Everybody will eat that good. I've got meat thawing out, and I'm going to make some homemade salsa. And this is a different recipe than the one I normally make, but it just seems so much easier. There's less ingredients to have to buy. So I don't know if I'll film that. I'll do a short, or I'll do it on here, or I'll do whatever, but it looks really easy. Like it's basically tomatoes, rotel, cilantro, like some spices. Like it's super basic, but it looks like it would be good. There is a fly in here that is driving me crazy. All right, I'm headed out to the store. I put on this hoodie because I got really chilled, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be warm today, so I'm going to be losing that. I'm wearing my shirt that I bought yesterday at Sam's. I really like the Gap shirts at Sam's that are like really on clearance right now, but they're out of like, if you're a size medium, my store has a ton of mediums, but I'm a large in this brand. So I will say they fit kind of oversized a little bit because normally I'm pretty much an extra large, but in this one, I'm a large. So anyway, they had like pink ones and green ones, like army green, really cute. But all I could find was this stripe one, and I already have a black one. But I like the little bit of a V-neck, kind of gives you some shape, and it's really soft. So I will probably be losing the hoodie, but for right now, I'm going to keep it on, and I'm going to head to the store, and we're going to have a good Monday. It's going to be a busy one, so y'all come hang out with me. We'll just spend the day together. You guys, look what they're putting in at our Kroger. A Starbucks. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. So I'm so excited about the Starbucks coming into Kroger. I knew they were doing construction over in that area, but I wasn't sure what they were doing. I had no idea it was because they were getting a Starbucks. I just saw today that Starbucks is coming out with protein milk. And I don't know if this is everywhere nationwide, but I am so excited for that. That is such a game changer. Dutch Bros has protein milk, and it was so good when I tried it. And like all of us who are trying to like get our protein in and eat and drink a little healthier, that is so exciting. I know not everybody likes Starbucks. I love Starbucks. I love the ease of ordering. I love all of that. Like I just know what I like there. Y'all, I've got on my Starbucks soapbox before, but I love Starbucks. It cures my migraines. Like it's just amazing. So that took a little longer than I thought because there was a lot of deals, and I thought I had them all. Like I had my little sales ad, and I was like going through getting clips of each deal, and then I found more, and I was like, what? I didn't even know these were on here. And so I looked on my app, and I saw some that weren't even really highlighted on the ad very big, so it's hard to see them. There are so many deals, and so I'm like, do I show all of them in this reel? It'll be so long. So I'm gonna just see how it does. I may eventually have to like do the top 5 deals or whatever, but you just never know. Like there's diaper deals. I don't need diapers. You know, my kids are past that stage, but I know a lot of people do. And so I try to get everything. And I think Wednesday is supposedly it's a really good day to post. Wednesday afternoons, they say, is a really good to post reels. I don't know why. So we're going to see how it goes. And while I was in there, I just took a picture of myself, a selfie, and just put like deals, working at Kroger, and I tagged them in the Instagram post, and Kroger commented on my Instagram post, which I know that's their social media person, whatever, but it still was really, really cool. So I've been doing that a lot. Like if I'm at somewhere, I will tag the store or, whoever, whatever. And it's amazing like how interactive a lot of businesses are, and they will repost your post, or they'll comment, or they'll send you a message. I think it's really cool. So all right, I'm headed back home. I've got to get some housework done. Not as much fun as doing Kroger deals, but I did buy a few things, so I'll show you guys when I get home. I spent $25, but the total would have been, I think I saved about, I saved $20. So That's pretty dang good. That is pretty dang good. And I got Lucy's friend. That's not included the gift card. I did find an Academy gift card, so that was also a score. So we're all good. I'm headed back home. I've already had to blow my nose. So I feel like my makeup is messed up, but what can you do? What can you do? I was really cool in there, so I was happy for my hoodie, but now I'm outside and it's hot. So that's going to be ditched here in a second. All right, let's go home. All right, you guys, we're going to do a little trunk haul so I can leave all this stuff out here. I'm going to put it in the outside freezer. Oh, gosh. And I just spilled. At least that's just water. I got 5 of these for Nate. He'll be so happy. Flat French toast for the win. I need this for a recipe. I was just going to use Greek yogurt, but since I'm going to be cooking with it, I just don't want it to have a weird texture. I'm sure it'll probably be fine, but I just decided to go ahead and get some. And then I got Lucy 5 of these, 99 cents. That's like the lowest I've ever seen Lunchables. She loves to take those to school. And then I got 4 cereals. They were $1.79. I got 2 of these. I've never tried it, but protein cereal for $1.79. 10 grams of protein. I thought what I could do with this, not only just eat it straight up, but I could put it on top of yogurt for like extra protein. So I got 2 of those. And then Lucy likes to eat cereal just like as a snack or as a dessert without milk. This looked like something she would love. We both love the Crave cereal. This is Crave glazed donut holes. I have no idea, but I thought we could try that. And then Mark really likes Fruit Loops, and he really likes Fruit Loops with marshmallows. So I got those for him. I'm going to go put all of the stuff away in the garage, and I'm going to get to working in the house. All right, you guys, I came home and I decided to go ahead and make, oh, sorry, Layla. I decided to go ahead and make the homemade salsa, and I'm so impressed with this salsa. It is so good, super easy. There's no cutting boards involved. It's literally dumping stuff in the food processor, and I love how thin it is. You can make it chunkier, but normally when I make salsa, it's really thick. Like even if it's blended a lot, it still has a very thick tomatoey texture, and this is so smooth and so similar to Mexican restaurants. So I did film a little short. Be looking out for it. Definitely should make this. So good. Yum, yum, yum. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make some fruit salad for the week, and then I'll do the sweeping and mopping because I didn't want to make food beforehand and then something end up on the floor. Right, Layla? She's my little sous chef. All right, you guys, we are obsessed with this like Chick-fil-A fruit salad dupe. These mandarin oranges were kind of falling apart, but it'll still taste good. It is so good. Like the mixture of this fruit, it is red apples cut up, green apples cut up. I did 3 red, 2 green. That's just what I had. And then strawberries, blueberries, and mandarin oranges. And it's the same mix Chick-fil-A does. I do soak my apples in salt water after I cut them so they don't turn brown. But this is the most delicious fruit. I took it to church on Sunday and everybody loved it. And I knew I wanted to make some more for us for this week. So that is all ready to go. I'm going to cover this up and finally get to cleaning. And Layla did get some apples, so don't let her little begging fool you. She did get a couple bites of apples, didn't you? Spoiled rotten. Yeah. All right, you guys, I just cleaned for the last hour. It's crazy how low my stamina is after being sick. I feel like I ran a marathon and I still didn't do as much as I should do. But you know what? Like, I am so easily discouraged when I'm not perfect or I don't get every little thing done that I wanted to. I'm just kind of praying about that. Like, man, I really wanted to I ended up sweeping and mopping all the living areas, like the living room, the kitchen, the dining room, the bathrooms, and like the high traffic hallways and stuff like that. But I didn't do any of the bedrooms. I was like, I really wish. And I just felt so convicted. Like, why do I feel like I have to be perfect at things? Like, it's okay. Like, I still did a lot for my family. The house feels so much cleaner. It smells really good. Got the bathrooms clean. That's great. And like the things that didn't get done, it's okay. I get in this like perfectionism trap and it's exhausting. And then it's almost like you feel like you don't want to do anything if you can't do it perfect. I don't know where that came from, but it's just frustrating because like I can't help that I've been sick. And even if I wasn't sick, like I don't have to be perfect. But man, I'm feeling a little bit tired after all of that. It is 12:30. I am going to sit down and edit that short that I made, and I do have another vlog I could edit too and kind of work ahead. Tomorrow, me and David are going to film our podcast. We took a whole week off because we were sick, so we've got to get back to it. So that's going to take up a few hours of my day. I just refilled my water with that Hydrate Mio. I really like the Hydrate Mio. It's really good. Very similar to Gatorade or Powerade. But I like that I can control the amount, you know, because I don't like it super strong. And then Friday, Lucy's going to be home because she's got a dental procedure thing we've got to go to. So I'm going to be tied up with that on Friday. So I really do need to work ahead for the weekend. I can't believe it's Wednesday and I'm already saying we need to work ahead for the weekend, but short week, you know, so. Oh, I'm burning up. I am burning up. I worked up a sweat, but the house feels much cleaner and nice and bright, and it smells really good. I used the, I got this new cleaner, and I was using up one before I opened it, but I finally used it. The Brand New Day Mango and Hibiscus Lysol. This is so good. So I just take like a little bit, like a few tablespoons, and I mix it with water. And this is great to wipe down your like countertops, bathroom surfaces, stuff like that. I used to buy, I feel so ashamed. I used to buy like the Lysol sprays all the time, and I would wipe my counters down every night. And those things are like $3 a bottle or more. This is pennies, pennies. And then I take that same cleaner, mix it in my mop water, and it smells so good. It makes your house smell so clean. So not everybody likes to use those kind of cleaning products, but I really like the way it smells. So anyway, I'm gonna go sit down, and you guys can probably hear my voice, how it sounds. I'm like, when is it coming back? Anyway, man, this sickness was a doozy. It was a doozy. I mean, I'm a week and a half into it, and I'm still not fully recovered, although I'm way better than I was. So thankful for that. All right, I'm going to sit down and edit and do some stuff. I'll have lunch here in a little while. I'm not hungry yet. That protein shake in the morning really does help me stay full, and it had a little bit of cornflakes with a banana. So there's that too. I'm going to just wait till I feel hungry, and then I'll make like something. I have leftovers I can eat, or I can just, I've been doing like little snacky lunches. I might do that. So I'll show you if and when I decide to get hungry. If not, I may just have an early dinner. So I'll see y'all back in a little bit. You guys, I made a very weird combination for lunch, but it's just everything that sounded good. So I have some of the salsa with some chips. I have a Baby Bell Swiss cheese. I have one of these protein. This has 20 grams of protein, 0 added sugar, vanilla yogurts, and I topped it with some Catalina Crunch protein cereal, and then some of that fruit salad I made. So looks really good. I'm going to eat this as I edit a vlog. All right, you guys, I'm feeling pretty tired. It's 2:30. I really don't have time to like take any sort of nap. So I thought coffee, that'll help me. So we're going to make another coffee, and I thought I would do a little bit of a different creation so we could do it together. So I have 1 shot of espresso that I just made in my espresso machine. You could use instant. You could use whatever you wanted. You could even do like iced coffee in this. So I always do my espresso on the bottom, and I add my syrups to it. I'm calling this one a salted peanut butter cookie dough latte, which is going to be so good. So I'm going to do like 2-ish tablespoons. I like mine pretty sweet when I'm doing iced coffee. So I'm going to do, it's hard to do with one hand. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of cookie dough, which is 2 tablespoons is a shot at 7 brew. Not a shot, a scoop at 7 brew. So I did 2 of the cookie dough. And I'm going to do like 1.5 of the peanut butter, because I feel like this is a pretty strong flavor. So there's 1. And 1/2. So now what I do is I fill this thing up with ice. So hold on, let me get some ice. All right, so this has ice. I like to take my skinny salted caramel syrup. This is 0 everything, and it's a lot thicker if you keep it in the fridge. I like to go around the outside of the cup. I'm doing too good of a job here. And add some of that. I feel like caramel is good in any sort of flavor. So this is the other half of my protein shake from this morning, the fruity cereal one. But I swear this doesn't taste like fruity cereal to me. It just tastes like a vanilla protein shake. I thought I might not have quite enough to fill it up, so I'm also going to do a little splash of milk. I normally use almond milk or oat milk or something like that just for calories, but only using a tiny bit of that, so I'm fine using regular. Layla's like, you're making me one too, right? Getting myself a straw. I get these cups at the Dollar Tree, and I'll use them several times. I'll wash them and use them. But you get, I think, 6 for $1.25. All right, let me mix this up. Look how pretty. Looks so pretty. All right, let's taste it together. All right, I'm going to grab one of these coffee insulators. That's what it's called. This one's from 7 Brew, but I also have some from Amazon. And it just keeps your coffee or your drinks cold. But let's taste it. It's good. It's sweet. I probably could turn it down a little bit. It definitely tastes like, I taste the peanut butter and I taste the cookie dough. That's really good. Next time I'll probably only do 1 tablespoon of each. But a lot of times I like 2. But with this combo, I feel like those flavors are so strong you don't need 2 of each. But it's really good. I get all of my syrups from TJ Maxx. And I buy them. Sometimes you go in there and they only have like a couple of different flavors. Sometimes I go in there and I buy like 10. You just never know. And I have so many different kinds. Oh, there's a hummingbird outside. I just saw a hummingbird. We need to refill our hummingbird feeder. It's zipping around out there. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen a hummingbird yet this season. But we have quite the collection of syrups. It's honestly, it's a little bit strange, right? Let me show you the ones we have. Some of these I use for water. Like raspberry is almost out. We use that for tea, and I love making white chocolate raspberry lattes. I haven't done that in a while. This one I haven't opened yet. It's a pina colada mix, which I thought would be good for water. I kind of forgot about that. This one's really good. Toasted marshmallow. Donut. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I don't know why, but David likes it. Just, again, kind of vanilla-y. Unicorn. This one's definitely for water. It's kind of like a cotton candy flavor. Coconut. I love this one in waters, and I love it in coffee. We're almost out of that one. All of these are sugar-free. I love the white chocolate because I do sweet and salties with that. Cookies and cream. A lot of these are almost out. This is one of my favorites. English toffee. Salted caramel. That is a go-to for so many things, and we're almost out. This one's also really good, and we're almost out. Then chocolate caramel. It's like a Twix flavor. We have a cherry and a mermaid. Both of those are good in waters. Salted vanilla. I wasn't sure. I was looking for a vanilla one, and all they had that day was salted vanilla, but I love this. It adds just a little extra to the vanilla, and this is another one of my favorites, birthday cake. And then, of course, the ones I already showed you, peanut butter, salted peanut butter cookie dough. And then I also have this pistachio one, and I hate it. I do not like it. I need to try to play around with it, but I've only tried it like once and I absolutely hated it. I like pistachio flavor, and I love the pistachio, whatever coffee that is at Starbucks they had, like, or they have it like one in the spring sometime. I like that, but I did not like that syrup. Maybe I need to play around. But anyway, I'm going to go read. I have 30 minutes before I need to start watching for the bus. So I'm going to go read a little bit, and all my videos are done. So I'm doing really good. I have been super productive today. Once the kids get home, I'm going to, of course, like homework, getting all their lunches cleaned up and all of that. And I'll go ahead and make the taco meat and get everybody kind of an early dinner. And that way we'll be all ready to go for church tonight. David said he would just eat when he gets home later today. So anyway, I'll see you later. All right, you guys, I'm sitting on the floor because I'm completely worn out. I just spent the last little bit helping Lucy with her homework at the same time making dinner for everybody, and we're getting ready now for church, but I just thought I'd sit down and talk to y'all for a second. 6th grade homework is kicking my butt. She's at the age now that it's like, I don't remember any of this stuff, specifically math. And of course, like they're doing it different than we did. And so last night she had homework and I was trying to explain it to her, but I didn't fully understand it. And David did, but he doesn't, me and Lucy, like our minds work the same way. So I'm really good at explaining things to her. So David had to teach me how to do the math so that I could then explain it to her. So it's like, oh gosh, kind of chaotic. It's ratios and stuff. Anyway, I learned all about it. Like I could do ratios like nobody's business now. But she's been doing homework for a while and we've got to leave for church here in a few minutes and she's probably going to take it with her. That's a big difference this year as opposed to last year. Last year, she barely ever had homework. And this year she's had a good bit of it, but it's okay. She's doing really good. Everybody ate good. I am telling y'all the salsa that I made, which by the time you're watching this, the video is probably out. Go look for the short, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, where I would make the salsa. I am not kidding. It is exactly like restaurant salsa. I have tried so many recipes that say they're like restaurant salsa, but the texture is totally off. This is restaurant salsa. Lucy has never liked any salsa I've made, even though I make really good salsa. She would never eat it. She's like, this doesn't taste like, it's different, just different. She loved it. It is the best salsa I've ever made. And it's like the easiest salsa I've ever made. So that's a win. And we're getting ready for church now. I need to leave here in about 15 minutes. Here is a picture of my plate for dinner. It's so good. Rice, black beans, just a little bit. I didn't have very many beans, but I mixed that in with the meat. Taco meat, cheese, lettuce, sour cream, just a little bit, and homemade salsa. And then I crunched up a few chips and put on top just for texture. So good. So good. We love having like burrito bowls at home. That was delicious. And I am going to bring some fruit with me to church tonight because we're talking about the fruit of the Spirit. And I was supposed to do this lesson a couple weeks ago. And yeah, that's right. When was that? It was a couple weeks ago. And we didn't have any kids show up, so I'm going to do it tonight. And it's all about like blindfolding them and letting them taste different fruits and guessing which one it is and talking about how distinctive the different fruits are, and we can recognize them right away. And it's the same with the fruits of the Spirit, how each one of them is distinct and you can tell the difference very easily. So I think they'll enjoy that. So I've got the fruit salad with me, and I need to like touch up my makeup just a touch. I still haven't done Mark's homework with him. His is very short, though. We should be able to do it after church. It's literally just letting him look at some letters and name them off. So, woo, I am tired. It's been a long day. But I got a lot done. I've been super productive, and we're going to go to church, come home, get baths, finish homework, and get everybody in bed. And I'm excited for bed. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because I feel like it's probably getting long. If you're still watching, leave me a tomato emoji in honor of the salsa that I made. That is chef's kiss. If you have made it, let me know. If you haven't made it, it is so cheap and easy to make. Our local Mexican restaurant charges like $4 for a little tiny container of salsa with a little bag of chips. You could make the whole recipe for under that. I think it was only, let me see, less than $3 to make the whole thing that I made. So cheap. So anyway, go make it. It's so yummy. I love you all so much. If you liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Took some time, but we pointed out that tomorrow isn't here right now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around, captured you in a